Hello everybody, welcome to my new channel and my first ever video. So I thought I'd start off with showing you my colouring book collection and my finished pages. The first book I'm going to show you is Joanna Basford's Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. This is my work in progress. I used polychromos mostly. Actually I think I used polychromos in all of it. And then some Posca pen for the details. I've still got to finish off the toadstools, and then I'm going to do a background, probably a pastel background on this one. I really like the way the sweet peas have turned out. So I'll start from the beginning. As you can see, the book is coming unstuck a bit, which I don't really like. So I might go to Staples and get it bound if I can. Because I've only done this amount and there's all of this to do, so I can imagine the book's going to get worse as I carry on. So this is the first page. I still need to do this bit as well. I'm using mostly polychromos in this book because they work really well, although I have used a bit of, I think I've used a bit of Prismacolor and Luminance on it. So there's the introduction page, and this book belongs to page. As I work more and more in this book, I noticed that the page is starting to get a bit dirty, so I think at the end I'll have to go through and try and rub all these dirty bits off. I really like the way this turned out. This is Ivy. And then there's the cake page. I'm kind of going through a bit of a colour theme here. A lot of gold. This took me ages to do, this one. I didn't actually think I'd finish it, but perseverance, and I really like the way it turned out. This one not so much. I don't know why. I feel like it's missing something. I might come back and do a bit more to this background at some point. I don't know why this has gone pink, but this was white Posca pen. And again, as I go through this book, the white dots seem to be disappearing, so I think I'll have to come back and do those again. I like the background. Really pleased with how that turned out. And again, this one took me forever to finish, but I'm really pleased with it. And then back to my work in progress. I love this book, and my aim is to finish the whole book. But as you can see, I've got lots to do, so it's probably going to take me a while. And then obviously I like to work in my other colouring books, so that's going to keep me busy. My next book is Sogar Oksagna by Emily Lydhall Oberg. This is another one of my favourites. I've done loads in this one, and again I'd probably like to finish this one at some point. So here's the first one. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but I used some Wink of Stella on the flowers, so they're quite sparkly. Next one is, I'm not so keen on this one. I think I messed up in the background, but hey, you learn from your mistakes, don't you? That one, a bit pink for my liking, I think. This is a lovely book. I'm hoping she will make some more. This one I like, but I don't know, for some reason the ink of something has marked it, so I don't know whether I can get rid of that or not. This I did 2 Halloweens ago, and I love the way the cat turned out. bit of sparkle in it as well. Prismacolors. I think I use Prismacolors in this one the most. It seems to work well with the paper. Last Easter, I finished that one. We were going to my sister's house. She lives in Kent, and we got stuck in Good Friday traffic. And I remember sitting in a service station doing this. I was so glad I took my colouring books with me, because otherwise I'd been bored out of my brain. This was the first one I did in this book. I used Crayola Twistables for the background. I'm not too keen on it. I think I prefer pastel backgrounds. I got some Neo 2s for Christmas, a little pack of Neo 2s, so I'd like to try those out at some point and see how they work. This one. So I used, I think it was Prismacolor for the back, and then Posca pen and a bit of Wink of Stella. This was the second one I did in this book, which I quite like as well. I think it turned out really well. Oh, I love the background. Colour and Chat with Sammy. I think it was with her. I watched one of her videos and she did the little circles in the pastel using a rubber pencil. I thought, oh, what a great idea. So I had a go doing that. And I love the colour choices, purple and pinks, love. And then this was the Halloween that's just gone. Did this one, and I used black Posca pen for the background, and that was the first time I'd ever used sort of like a paint or Posca pen for the background, and it turned out quite well. And this paper in this book is amazing, because look, hasn't gone through at all. Next one. Oh, well, these are one of the first ones I did in this book as well. These were done before I started doing backgrounds. I used to not particularly like doing backgrounds, but now when I look back at these, I think, oh, it definitely needs a background. This could do with something, a dark blue or even a black background, I think. It just looks like it's missing something now. And I think the last one I've done, oh, I started this one. I don't know why I haven't finished it, but I need to get back to it. I think it will take ages though to do this double spread. And then the last one I did, not last Christmas, but the Christmas before, and that's Santa. And again, I think I should do a background to it. I got some snowflake stencils, which would look really great on this one. So maybe next Christmas I'll get those out and have a go. Excuse me sniffing. Right, my next book is Tenderful Enchantments by Klara Markova. And I've only done one, I think, in this one. Yep. So which one have I done? This one. So this was done with mostly Prismacolors, I think, and I've got a couple of Holbein pencils, so I probably used a bit of Holbein, I think. Look at the lily pads, I think it's a Holbein pencil. But yeah, that's the only one I've done in this. So it's a lovely book. I need to get back and do a few more pieces in it. And then the next one is Botanicum by Maria Troll, and this one I won a Instagram competition for this one. I think I just had to comment on her Instagram post. I can't quite remember now. And I did, and I won. So congratulations for winning the giveaway. I wish you lots of happy colouring time with Botanicum. Love, Maria Troll, which is lovely. So I've done 2 in this book, I believe. So that was my first one I did. And then I've done the Halloween one. There. I loved this one. I really enjoyed doing it. I like the background and the bat. Yeah, that was done Halloween that's just gone as well. So again, this is a lovely book. I love the hardback books. The paper just is amazing. It just feels so special. So that's that one. What's the next one? I've got a Rita Berman one, and I cannot pronounce that. It's Minds. I'm not even going to try. But it's the one she produced that's got a mixture of all the books that she's done. It came out quite recently. It's a lovely book, quite small, but nice to travel with. And I've done that one, which, oh, I've used some gel pen, I think, in the back of that one. So that turned out, and the circles again, I think that turned out really nicely. Yeah, so I need to do, again, a few more in here, I think. It wasn't until I went through all my colouring books I realised how much I've got to colour. So this is another by Rita Berman. This is the summer version. I love her colours. So I did this one. So I used a few things in there, glitter. Oh, I experimented with stickles on this one. I'm not so keen on them, I don't think. I don't like the way that, maybe I'm just not working with them well. It just didn't work out how I wanted it to. But the rest I like. And I've done a little background, but I don't think you can see it, it's quite light. And then another one in this book is this one. I fancy doing something really bright and fun. Right, my next book is another one by Emily Lydhall Oberg, and it's her first one. It's called Fairy Tales. I don't know why, for some reason, I felt like I needed to work my way through it from the beginning. And every time I do that, I get bored, so I don't do it anymore. Apart from the Joanna Basford one that I want to finish. But I loved the This Book Belongs To page. I really liked that. But then after that, it got a bit, I don't like it. It's too dark. I don't know what I was thinking with this. I don't like the fur. And I think I've done another one. Yeah, I started one, which I never finished. And this one, I was testing the Black Widow pencils on that one. And that's it. That's all I've done, which is such a shame because it's a lovely, lovely book. And I keep considering getting myself another copy and starting again. Because I don't know what, I just feel like I've ruined it. My next book is Joanna Basford's Christmas. So, the Christmas that we've just had, I just didn't feel the Christmas colouring. I don't know why. I tried a few things. I did this one. And I started this one and I just I couldn't finish it. I don't know why. I don't know if it was because there was other things going on, presents to buy, lots of lovely Christmas films, but I just didn't feel the colouring. So yeah, that's all I've done in this one. But you know, I can bring it out every Christmas and do some if I want to. My next book is Millie Morota's Curious Creatures. This was a present, I think. And I've only started one. And I started doing gel pens, which is quite nice actually. I think I should finish that. It's quite nice working with gel pens because you don't have the pressure of blending, or it's just really easy, which I probably should try sometime. My next one is Joanna Basford's Enchanted Forest, and I've done absolutely nothing in this book. And again, Joanna Basford's Magical Jungle, I've done nothing in this book. I bought these books because I like Joanna Basford and I just felt like I needed them because I've got the other ones. So I will do something at some point. And again, Joanna Basford's Lost Ocean, I've only done one, which is this one. And I had a go at doing a watercolour background and I think it's a bit bleh. I don't really like it. Watercolour doesn't really seem to be for me. But like I said, I've got some Neo 2s, so let's have a go with those, I think, and see how that works out. Excuse me. Right, so this one, Joanna Basford's Secret Garden, was my first ever colouring book. I bought this. Sorry, I've just wobbled the camera. I bought this and the 120 set of Faber-Castell Polychromos. And this is the first ever page that I did. And looking back, I was so pleased with this at the time, but looking back at it, gosh, the blending is awful. But, you know, that's how you learn, isn't it? And that one. And this was another one where I felt like I needed to go from the beginning and go all the way through, which I did a couple of pages, like this one. This was the first one I ever completed. But I got bored. Those two as well. I'm starting to get better, you can see, as you go on. This one was so tedious because of the colours. She does a lot of leaves in her books, and I think that's the only thing I don't like is the amount of leaves, because I get so bored of doing green over and over again. And then I think I just use this page now as a tester, really. It's a lovely book, but I prefer her two new books, so Ivy and this one, World of Flowers. So I've done one picture out of this book, but I took it out and I framed it for my mum for Christmas because she asked me to do one. So I can't show you, but I love this book and I'm going to do some more. But I think it's going to be another one I might put spiral bound on. I just think it might be a bit easier. I've seen some people do it on Instagram and Facebook, so I think it's quite a good idea. This is Millie Marota's Animal Kingdom. And again, I've done nothing to this book. I bought this book because it's beautiful. Look at it, it's a deluxe edition. It's got some lovely ribbon. And the pages are amazing. I don't think you'll see that on camera, but lovely, lovely book. But it was more of a book I wanted to just have in my collection. I may do something in the future, but it's just a lovely book to look at. So that's that one. And then I've got the colouring book of Cards and Envelopes Christmas by Rebecca Jones. She does a couple of these books. I think is there a summer one? And there's definitely a unicorn one. I did one card which I pulled out and gave to my mum for not the Christmas that's just gone, but the Christmas before that. So I can't show you. But it's lovely. It's just, I don't know, I think I find it hard to do a colouring because I have to. So that's probably why I haven't done any more in this. But maybe in the future. Okay, this is a massive book. It's Joanna Basford's Lost Ocean Artist Edition, and I won this in Joanna Basford's colouring competition. Was it last year? So I see the little sticker, this is Joanna Basford, and then I got a little card saying, huge congrats, I loved your beautiful colours, Joanna Basford. I coloured in, I'm not sure if it's in here, the one that I did, but it was an underwater house. Which you can see, oh, it's this one. I did this one. It's on my Instagram account, and my Instagram account is in the details. I did turquoise and oranges and won this book. And what else did I win? The watercolour, Staedtler watercolour set. And a few of her postcards, which was a lovely, lovely surprise. And this book's lovely because it's got really thick pages in it, and you can take them out. And then last of all, I got these 3 books for Christmas. Joanna Basford's monthly, weekly colouring planner, September 2018 to December 2019. And it's got all illustrations from Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, Magical Jungle, Joanna's Christmas, Lost Ocean, Enchanted Forest and Secret Garden. So it's really nice because it's small and spiral bound. So it'll be perfect to travel with, to take on holiday. Really nice. And then I got Kelly O'Gorman's 0 to 10 of creative colouring. And Kelly O'Gorman's A to Z of creative colouring, and I'm doing one at the moment, which is, oh hold on, no, I think that's from, yeah, this one is from 0 to 10, because this is meant to be number 1. And hopefully I will do all 10, and I would like to frame them and put them in my daughter's bedroom. So yeah, another work in progress. But these don't take too long really because they're quite small. Okay, that's all my colouring books for now, anyway. I will do another video, I think, on my colouring supplies and how I store them. And then we'll be able to start on some colouring chats and some reviews and some hauls and anything else colouring related. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!